Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. So, Conor Benn's returning to the ring this weekend against, who knows, right? But the thing is this, he and Eddie Hearn are starting to pipe up. And they're calling people out. One fighter in particular who he's calling out, I think is a bit surprising, but they're calling out Golovkin. Now, for those of you who don't know what's going on with Golovkin, well, I put it to you this way. Man, he's semi-retired. He's given up his belt. Golovkin doesn't seem to be interested in returning to the ring. But I tell you what, this could be a strategic move because we know that, Eubank Jr. is calling for the Golovkin fight. But this is the thing, right? When you're trying to get somebody's attention and they keep ignoring you, what are you supposed to do? Keep trying to talk to them, keep trying to get their attention, or you catch the hint and leave them the hell alone. Triple G is not interested in Conor Benn. He's not interested in Eubank Jr. For those of you who don't know, when Triple G turned pro, he and his brother, his twin brother, right? They were both fighters. They made a decision. One would stay home, take care of their parents. The other one would go and become a professional fighter. Triple G is the one who they agreed would go forward. His brother was a good fighter too. And then look what Triple G has accomplished. Now, that being said, Triple G, his brother, his family, they're in an excellent space. Triple G made gazillions of dollars in boxing. Why is that man going to sit there, right, and do like, Roy Jones and fight too long? And now let these young up-and-coming guys get in the ring with him and potentially, do something to him that they would have never done when he was in his prime. Good example is when he fought Canelo. Those first two fights, Triple G got robbed. The third fight, Triple G wasn't the same. So, and it still was somewhat competitive. But as far as Conor Benn, Eubank Jr., look, maybe some people feel it's a good test as far as the skills. For Conor Benn to see just how good he is, for Eubank Jr. to see how good he is. But I tend to say this Triple G is not a good measuring stick. Still has power, but he's not the same Triple G. Matter of fact, he hasn't looked the same ever since he left Abel Sanchez. Then he's gotten older as well, so they can say what they want. But, nobody was calling out Golovkin when he was in his prime. Nobody. They would avoid him. He couldn't even get a fight. He had to fight whatever he can get his hands on. He couldn't fight the big guys. But that being said, man, Triple G, I think anybody calling Triple G out right now, to me, is a cherry pick. And I just don't think it's cool. But I get it. Beat a guy like Triple G, put the name on your resume. But it's just, to me, it's not worth it. To me, Conor Benn, although he's saying he can fight 168, 160, 154, 147, I don't know how this man, I guess he's the next Canelo, right? Can just jump up and down different weight divisions, make the weight, lose the weight, and not have it affect his performance in the ring. But if I was Conor Benn, I'd be focusing more between 147 and 154. Because there's a lot of opportunities in big money fights. But Eddie Hearn is smart. He's strategic. And he wants to make the most money, the least amount of threat for his flagship fighters now. Eddie Hearn knows what it is to win, and he knows what it is to lose. He doesn't like losing. So I can't see him putting Conor Benn in a situation where Eddie Hearn's not comfortable, unless there's a huge price tag on the fight. But that being said, Conor Benn and Eubank Jr., I think, is a fight that's going to end up happening sooner than later before Conor Benn gets Triple G or Eubank Jr. gets Triple G. Because they both keep calling him out. But again, you're trying to get someone's attention and they're not responding, that means they're ignoring you. And that's exactly what Triple G is doing to Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. Kind of like Mayweather. Triple G is like, I'm not going to let the sport retire me. These young and up-and-coming lions come and try to get in the ring with me now that, I've slowed down. I've had to evolve my style and tweak some things just so I can keep competing. You're not going to come in your prime and catch me when I'm on the way out and catch me slipping and get my name put on your resume. Not at all. Anyway, That being said, Conor Benn wants Triple G. I don't think it'll happen. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.